The ship was already dying. Water had reached the lower decks. Passengers were running. Lifeboats were being lowered into the freezing Atlantic. But inside one small room, two men stayed behind. April 14th, 1912, 11:40 p.m. The Titanic struck an iceberg. At first, it didn't feel like disaster. No massive crash, no explosion. Just a long scraping sound along the side of the ship. But below deck, water was already pouring in, compartment after compartment filling, and the ship's designers realized something terrifying. Titanic was going to sink. Up in the wireless room, Jack Phillips and Harold Bride were at their stations, Marconi operators. Their job wasn't to steer the ship or save passengers. It was to send messages. And now those messages became the only hope. Phillips began transmitting CQD, the distress signal, again and again into the night. Ships in the distance heard it. Some turned, some were too far away, and one was dangerously close, but never responded in time. As the minutes passed, the situation grew worse. Water climbed higher. The tilt of the ship became noticeable. Passengers were told to put on life jackets. Many didn't believe it was serious. After all, this was the Titanic, the unsinkable ship. In the wireless room, the signals changed. CQD wasn't enough. So Phillips switched to something newer, something not everyone recognized yet. SOS. CQD, SOS. CQD, SOS. Over and over. Hours passed. The deck began to tilt sharply. Lifeboats were running out, and still they kept transmitting. At one point, they were told they could leave. They had done their duty. But Phillips stayed, still sending, still calling for help. Around 2 a.m., power began to fail. The lights flickered. The room grew unstable. Bride later said the last message was cut off mid-transmission. Just minutes later, the Titanic broke apart and disappeared beneath the surface. More than 1,500 people died that night. But because of those signals, some ships arrived in time. Hundreds were saved. One of the operators survived, the other did not. And long after the ship was gone, those messages remain, echoes, sent into the darkness from a room that refused to stop fighting.